the car is heavy. I just can't recall it off the top. I know it's close to like 3,030, something like that. High threes, mid threes. Put it in the comment section. Again, like the car, you can feel the weight when you stop. And the brakes are the one that's called good. The rotors are good. Sounds like, I don't know, if a V12 was what a lion is in the wild, this is a tiger. It's the way a tiger is. Just nothing else sounds like it. That's what this is. like, share, subscribe button for me. Join the VSOP comes on all post notifications so you're in tune when I drop a video. Today's video, we're actually going to be in the R129 right now. Yeah, today's video is actually going to be about rims for the R129. This video was actually inspired by the Facebook group. I think it's R129 official and modded Benzes. So I've seen a lot of people put rims on the R129 that some I like, a lot I don't like. I probably don't like most of them. So I wanted to do a video on a lot of the rims that I actually think look good on the car, aside from the stock ones. Yeah, aside from the stock wheels. Stock wheels, I'll just say right off the top, monoblocks I probably think look the best. The AMG monoblocks, you know, if you're gonna keep the stock wheel, that's just me personally. I kind of do think all the stock wheels fit the car. They do make it look classic, but I have seen a lot of people put aftermarket wheels in the car, and this is probably gonna be a multi-part video. So if I don't cover everything in this video, don't beat me up too bad in the comment section, because again, it probably is gonna be a multi-part video. All right, so actually let's get out and actually show the wheels on this car, and we can start. All right, so you guys actually look, these are MAE Mach 1, MAE OZ Mach 1 3-piece wheels. So this wheel came out in the early 90s. Again, it's a 3-piece wheel. They do make a monoblock version of it in a 1-piece. This is the chrome version. They do have a powder-coated version. And you'll also see them painted in black as well. So you need to get a new center cap or wrap this one. So yeah, you see the front. I actually don't mind a little, but still weird to match. But anyway, this to me definitely is. Actually, let me give you guys a visual of the car real quick. Yeah, so that's gonna get back. So there are some go-to wheels for the R129. This wheel that's actually on this car, the MAE OZ Mach 1, is one of the go-to wheels for this car. It has been really since it came out. They were made by a tuner company called MAE in Germany. Okay, they are now, well, as far as them producing wheels, I think that part of them is defunct. I think the brand is still active, but I do think in producing rims is no, they actually did produce a wheel, I think last year, 2 years ago, something like that. So they're not defunct all the way, but they don't make these anymore. This wheel, if you're familiar with the Aero 3-piece wheel, this wheel and that wheel to me are like, you know, kind of like the yin and yang to the R129 in terms of rims. Some people will say, I said yin and yang because the AMG Aero 3s are stock. I mean, not stock, but they're AMG wheels. These are, you know, something just of a different tuner, right? Something not as popular. But a lot of Benz fanatics, R129 fanatics, C140 fanatics, 126 fanatics, seen them on 190Es. You know, there's certain Benzes of the 90s, a lot of guys that own those know this wheel. You know, very well. There are some MAE cars that were tuned and plaqued, just like AMG cars, but they're really rare, guys, and they cost. If you ever see one come up for sale, I would suggest buy it if you can, because those cars are extremely rare. They're rarer than all the other tuner companies. Lorenzo, Brabus, AMG. So again, if you say an MAE car that's plaque, they do exist. I have seen them. If you guys Google them, you will. I think in the forum somebody had one years ago, black one, had a plaque on it, and there was another one, I think a green one with plaque on it, green on green in Europe. So they do exist, very rare. But yeah, MAE OZ Mach 1's definitely one of the go-to wheels. They do actually have another wheel called the MAE Crown Jewels. Okay, that wheel is also a go-to wheel for some people. Some people will say that it's not period correct and it goes on the R230, which, I mean, you know, I've seen Crown Jewels on R129s, and it depends on the stance, because the center of that wheel concaves, I mean, it pops out, so, you know, it's not as flat as the Mach 1, but I have seen it on certain lifts that the wheel does look good on R129, so, but I do think it looks great on R230s, so there's that. All right, the next go-to wheel, okay, is AMG Aero 3s, okay, 3-piece wheel. Again, you can probably find this wheel for anywhere from probably $4,000 to $6,000 on eBay, ready to go. You probably find them with damage for like upper 2,000, low 3s, you know. But again, another extremely sought after wheel, probably the most sought after wheel for the R129 over the Mach 1s. I'd like the Mach 1s better, but you know, it is probably more sought after to keep the that AMG look, especially for people who have the AMG body kit, you know, on the R129, the first generation, not the second generation. A lot of people do choose to get the monoblock 3s. I mean, the Aero 3s. Sorry. I have seen people put Aero 2s, but Aero 3s are really the go-to wheel in terms of the AMG look, and the 3-piece look is probably the first wheel that most people choose. Okay, now I do like Aero 3s a lot. I do think that they just cost too much at this point. I think people want way too much money for them. They're cool, but I just don't believe that that wheel never commanded that type of attention on the street. For it to cost that much. I always thought the Mach 1s commanded a lot more attention, you know, but that's just me. But I do like the Aero 3s. Don't get it twisted. I do like the Aero 3s. I just don't think they're worth $6,000, you know, 6,000, 7,000. I even saw one guy on there that had them for like 15,000. So, you know, it's becoming a little bit ridiculous. Again, I would never pay that for a wheel. I'll go get the 1-piece replica. Okay, I'll have somebody build me a custom 3-piece wheel, you know, but I'm never, you know, spending that kind of money on an Aero 3 wheel, you know. Just me. Yeah, so the next wheel, and actually Aero 3s, you see them on a lot of cars. You see them on 180Es, 126s, a lot of R129s, but you see them on 126s as well, the wide bodies, AMGs, you know, so you do see them quite frequently on different Mercedes. You really see them on 126s, even more than I think on 129s. I think you see them on 126s. And then, you know, I've seen them on 190Es. I've seen them on a lot on 500Es as well. So it does look great on a 500E, I have to admit. I do think they look great on a 500E. And I think they look great on a 126 as well. So, definitely, for me, over the 129, I think the Aero 3s look better on the 500E and on the 126. That's just me. They look way better than me on 80s Benzes, especially like the 107. I think Aero 3s look great on 107. You know, especially with the Euro front, Euro headlights, looks great on that car. Especially you get a wide lip, you know, they do look good, and it differentiates from everybody that keeps them with the stock lips and the stock look on them. So, yeah, I am a fan of the wheel. I'm just not a fan of it as much as the Mach 1s. Mach 1s are probably my favorite wheel for Mercedes, especially R129. So, okay. Next wheel we got is the Brabus monoblock 2s. Now, I love this wheel, especially in the 3-piece with chrome. That wheel is insane, okay? They're extremely rare in three-piece and chrome, just like the Mach 1s. They're extremely rare. So if you do have a set of these wheels, I would say to hold on to them. Or if you want to try to sell me them for a good price, then I might bite. But you know, definitely hit the DM if you have a set of those and you want to get rid of them. The monoblock 2s also come in a monoblock. Okay, usually it's in a powder coat. Sometimes you see it in black, but usually it's in a powder coat. And you see the monoblocks in chrome as well. Now, the thing with monoblock 2s, it's like a love it or hate it wheel. Some people don't like the tri-spoke, the blade wheel as they call it, tri-spoke wheel. The wheel has been bootlegged so many times that it's not funny. All these wheels that I'm mentioning have been bootlegged. Mach 1s have been bootlegged by numerous companies, Giovanna, Keskin, SSR, you know, so there's a few people who bootleg those. Bootleg the Mach 1 wheel. Again, more people bootleg the Aero 3 wheel. Okay, I think RH has a wheel that looks like the Aero 3s in the three-piece version. I'm pretty sure Rotiform has a wheel as well. It looks like the Aero 3s in the three-piece version. So there's a few people that bootleg those. And then you got the Brabus monoblock 2s, as they call them, blades. So blades became popular down south. Somebody I forgot exactly who bootlegged the blades first to make them popular. But blades became popular down south. It's extremely hard, again, to find a Brabus wheel. So somebody, again, there was a lot of bootlegs running around of those in the 90s. So you do see, again, on eBay, you do see a lot of people selling old bootlegs. The original was the Brabus monoblock 2. Okay, now I think Brutus makes a blade wheel that's reminiscent of that wheel, of the monoblock 2. But again, guys, the first one was the monoblock 2 by Brabus. Okay, any tri-spoke wheel for the most part bites that wheel. Okay, again, it's a love it or hate it wheel. A lot of people don't like the tri-spoke wheel. Some people do like it. I'm a fan of it, especially in the three-piece version chrome. That wheel is crazy. You know, I would love to find a set, you know, set of those wheels. You know, so again, Brabus monoblock 2s definitely on the list. Those are my top 3. Okay, trying to see if there's anything else just off the top of the head. Yeah, there actually is. So I'm actually gonna save that, and we're actually gonna do a top 6. So I'm gonna do the next 3 in the next video. I told you guys we're gonna make this a part 2, you know, a multi-series video, because I would like to see more people put wheels on the cars that, you know, fit the car and, you know, make it look and maximize its potential. You know, definitely help you guys out that are new to R129s, new to Benzes, new to three-piece wheels, new to, you know, 90s, 80s wheels, and you know, so you guys can you know, make it. It can be a little bit easier to pick good wheels for the car. Now, none of these wheels I'm talking about, guys, are cheap. The monoblock 2s, they're about $2,500, $3,000 just for the monoblocks. And I'm talking about a three-piece version, again, probably $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. Chrome, God knows, you know, how much those would be, because they're just so rare at this point that they could ask whatever they wanted to. But yeah, okay, my top 3. MAE Mach 1s, MAE OZ Mach 1s, AMG Aero 3s, Brabus monoblock 2s. Now, if you're looking for a set of wheels for R129 that are aftermarket, or you don't want to keep a stock wheel, and you don't want to go too far aftermarket, I would suggest you guys start here, because these are more like the Benz tuner wheels, you know, of Germany. So it retains the period correctness. You retain being still within the Benz community, okay, as far as tuners go. Brabus, again, Brabus, AMG, and MAE. For those who don't know what MAE is, they were Benz tuners in Germany. Again, I did a part 1 video on talking about MAE. I didn't do, again, that's another series video as well. I have to drop, you know, another video on that and elaborate more on MAE, because a lot of people aren't too familiar with them. But again, guys, it's gonna be a multi-part video, so I will be talking about more wheels for the car. So yeah, put it in the comment section what you guys think. Hit the like button, because it definitely helps to throw the video in the algorithm and spread the video. around YouTube. So please do that for me. Hit the subscribe button for me. Again, top of the year, we got the E350 getting road ready and then to be sold, and then we got the SEC coming. I'm hoping by the end of the month that the body kit will be available. We'll see you guys. Again, a lot of this stuff isn't on me. Some of this stuff is really just on timing and how things go. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. I'm out.